Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 40 years. I'm going through the lessons this year, asking Jesus to clarify for me, and then I write from that clarity, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. I have already done a video on the final lessons, the introduction, which you may want to watch as well. So we're looking at lesson 361. This holy instant would I give to you. Be you in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me peace. And if I need a word to help me, he will give it to me. If I need a thought, that will he also give. And if I need but stillness and a tranquil, open mind, these are the gifts I will receive of him. He is in charge by my request, and he will hear and answer me because he speaks for God, my Father, and his Holy Son. I seriously need to put the Holy Spirit in charge of my day. My mind was whirling with thoughts of what to do next because there was so much to do. I remembered that today I will make no decisions by myself. Course in Miracles, chapter 30. And I remembered not to judge what to do or to judge the situations that will need my response. I'm assuring myself of a peaceful day by asking the Holy Spirit to guide my every decision and by pausing often to receive that guidance. The first guidance I received was to do this lesson. At the same time, I felt the pull to clean away the Christmas chaos that I was too tired to tackle last night. I knew, though, that I will do better to follow the guidance I asked for. The housework isn't going anywhere, and I will get to it at some point. As soon as I opened the lesson, I felt peaceful. I know that my day will remain peaceful as I continue to trust my guide. I needed help this morning, and he gave it to me. He gave me the thought I needed when I felt guilty this morning. He gave me direction when I thought I needed to follow the ego's call to urgency where there was none. And he gave me a tranquil, open mind when I asked for it. My cup runneth over with gratitude. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is an entry from my journal from years ago. There are many ways he gives me what I need. One day, my son got to my house, and he was sick with an infection of some sort and felt awful. I felt the desire to reach out with healing thoughts, to see him healed. Then this thought appeared in my mind. I can't even heal myself. How could I heal him? For a while, it seemed a perfectly reasonable statement, but it showed that I felt guilty and unworthy. A while later, when my mind was quiet, the Holy Spirit spoke so gently to me, it was like a feather falling softly into my mind. He said, "It is through healing that you are healed." If I'd not been still, I would not have heard this thought. But as soon as I heard it, I laughed at my foolishness. I looked again at my son, and this time I knew that the sickness was a lie. How could the Son of God suffer? I refused to feel sorry for him or regretful of his condition. I just know it is not the truth. As I did this, I saw other thoughts bubbling up. I thought about how I talked about my own illness and how I worried about him. I thought about my advice and my warnings. I watched them rise up to the top so they could be recognized for what they were. It was uncomfortable at first, knowing how very unhelpful I was, while all the time I thought I was being a loving mother. My discomfort at seeing my errors reminded me of shards of glass long buried under the skin, working their way out. For a bit, it hurts, but then they're gone and no longer causing pain. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your gentle guidance, your thoughts, and your help at my request. May I always turn to you. So thank you so much for joining me in this lesson. And if you found it helpful, then please like it. And if you haven't yet, then please subscribe. And thanks to everyone who shows up daily to share these lessons with me. And to those of you who have subscribed, thanks very much. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another lesson. I'll see you then.